Alright, what's going on, everybody? YF here, and I'm back with another video. In this particular video, as you can see on screen right now, I have a comment up that was posted on one of my YouTube videos, the Cutout effect tutorial video by Luis. And pretty much what he's saying is, he understands about how to cut out, a subject in a picture or whatever, and, do whatever you want with that. But he wants to also know about how to cut something out of a video and, cut out the background pretty much and have them walk in and doing everything, whatever. So in this video, I'm going to show him how to do it, whatnot. It's two really main methods today to do it. As you can see right now, I'm on Sony Vegas or Vegas 21, Vegas Pro 21. And right now I have a clip already loaded onto my timeline. And pretty much what I'm going to show him first is so Luis, I'm going to show you how to first cut out the background with one of the features that comes with Sony Vegas Pro 21, which is the smart mask. And then I'm going to show you the more traditional method, the more common method that most people, kind of started with or kind of been using for a while, that, just been using that method for a while. So the first method would be with a smart mask. So I'm gonna pick a spot to where I kind of want to keep, have my frame, and I think first frame is okay. So what I want to do is I'm just gonna mask out these billiards and cut out the background. So if you don't have Vegas Pro 21, then you won't have access to this actual plugin. So if you do have it, then you would just go to Video Effects, then you go to AI, and then you have Smart Mask. Now I will use Smart Mask, but I'm going to use Smart Mask 2.0. So we're going to go to Smart Mask 2.0, drag that onto the clip, and then what you're going to do is just analyze the current frame and just give it a second. Depending on your the GPU and all that is kind of how long it'll take. So just give it a few, whatnot. Shouldn't take too long. So just wait that out. And so once you do that, you will see that this kind of shows you everything that's been masked out. So what I like to do is just, since we're doing all the billiards together, I would just take the highlight tool and just highlight over that. And the smart system, the AI will recognize what I highlighted. And so from here, what I do is I just press motion tracking. Now the reason why I press motion tracking, so it can track the motion of the entire clip. Now we have that. So as you can see down here, we have the frames. So these are the keyframes right here from the mask. So what we can do is start with keyframe number 1, as you can see here. And then we can just, what I like to do is just analyze the frame again, just so it can just recalibrate or whatnot. So analyze that frame. Let's take a second. Let's, let it analyze or whatnot. And once that's analyzed, make sure you have the sync cursor on. So when you press right on the D-pad, then you'll go to the next frame. If you press up, then you'll zoom in. So, you can. So what you do next is just analyze the next frame. Now I know this seems tedious. I know it seems like it's gonna take forever, but if you think about the AI just doing the analyzing for you, then it really does save a lot of time. So as you can see, just go over each frame, press analyze frame again. Each frame, and you can just do that for all the frames. And yeah, so let's just see how it comes out. Just keep pressing it. So I'm on frame number 4, I think. Yeah. And as you can see, what it's doing is pretty much just framing or just cutting out the background of each frame. Now I could press complete mask, but I found that doing that, the results may vary. So to me, I just think it's just more precise to just go and analyze the frame itself, just straight from the frame. And you can even, let's just say you go over and the subject seems like it's getting out of place. You can even take the box and you can kind of just readjust it, and then just analyze that frame again. And as you can see, all the frames are being made down here. So each frame I add on, it's another frame. So these are all the frames that I've done down here. So if we go back in the timeline, notice that everything that's been masked out, it's already highlighted. So if we go back, these are all the ones that we've already framed, and then we get to the next one, it hasn't been analyzed, so we analyze that. So we analyze it, let it analyze, give it a second, and bam. Now this is still like the kind of infant stages of the AI system in Vegas Pro 21. So it's not gonna be, you know, absolute perfect. Absolute. You might have to do some adjusting. You might have to do some other things that, you know, kind of help the image out a little more. But this is a great way to start and a great way to get going. And yes, I would just, you know, just play around with it. So as you can see, we got all these. We've got all the frames at the bottom, and so you can just keep doing it all the way throughout. But let me just go ahead and show you guys what to do next. So we can kind of just stop right there. So if you go here and you press view masking results, it'll actually show you the masking pretty much. So like I said, so if I put a marker here, whoops, put a marker there, because that's where we stopped. From the beginning all the way to this marker is what we've masked out. So if I do this, just play it, and it's kind of short, but you can kind of see like the masking of it. And like I said, the program is not perfect. You know, the plugin's not perfect. I mean, and as you can see, some little artifacts in the middle, and you know, just things that, you know, could be fixed and done out better. But as you can see, it does mask it out, and it does, you know, it masks out pretty much everything that, you know, I would want to be in it, in this particular, you know, cutout. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much how you do that with the smart mask, the way I found. You know, I'm still playing around with it, still trying to find different ways to get better results. But as of now, you know, and another thing is the clearer your image, the sharper, you know, the better that you can, you know, isolate things within the video itself, you get much better results. So that's always something to keep in mind as well. So yeah, that would be the Smart Mask 2.0, guys. So now let's take this off and let's go to the more traditional way of doing this. So we can cut that. So pretty much the other way, which is, you know, and I'll leave a link to the description. I'll leave a link in the description for my other video about how to just cut out. But you know, it's kind of the same way, but it just takes it takes more steps. So once again, we come here, and since this is like a triangle, I mean, we don't even have to go, for the sake of the video, we can just, you know, do sort of a rough, you know, kind of a rough. So what you want to do is go ahead and get the pen tool. Hope I'm not moving too fast, because, you know, I tend to just go along and just move. So just get a rough cut around the billiards. As you can see, I mean, it's not nothing too precise or anything. So once you got that, then that's pretty much the cut out. So you can press mask and you can see what you got cut out. Now, like I said, for the sake of the video, it's not gonna be nothing, you know, too crazy. So what you want to do, since I've already got the length of the clip, and I've got it synced to the cursor, so the keyframe I just did literally was just at this spot. So if I go back, you know, none of this has been cut out. So what you can do is just, you can go to the normal, go to the normal pen tool, and then you can just select all. And now when you go back on the timeline, you can kind of adjust it. So, and I'll go back to this one, and this one doesn't even have a mask, so I'll have to mask this one since I didn't do the first keyframe. So let's do a rough cut around this, and I hope I'm not going too fast. So this is going, bam. So that's another one. So we got that keyframe, that one. And like I said, as you go, you can kind of just adjust it as you go. And since, like I said, since it's a triangle shape, you know, it's not gonna be, what did I just do? Cutting out the frames. So I forgot to get the edit tool, the normal pen tool, and then you just adjust it, go over again. If it gets out of frame, that's when you want to kind of adjust it. So, and like I said, just a rough cut. And this is just like another easier method to kind of keep it within the frame that you want. So you would just keep adjusting, and then you would go to the next frame. You could even skip frames if you want and adjust it. If it's not too bad in between. So like right here, I would probably fix that, and then go over. See, as you can see, it's kind of going upward some, so you know, you can fix it till you get to the end. Now when you can go back and correct whatever. So if there's no keyframe here, so if you want to just adjust it in a sense, then you can do that. Come here, adjust that. And also, like I said, in the frames, as you can see, it's got like some of these. So let's just come into the frame itself, and then we can just kind of adjust it, you know, like this. Pick each anchor. Make sure you have this set to move freely, because if you don't, then you won't be able to move them. If you got it set to lock to horizontal, you won't be able to move up and down and whatnot. So, you know, little small things like that. Make sure you know, keep your eye on it. And yeah, this would be more of a traditional, or the more common way that a lot of people, you know, and it's tedious, as you can see. It takes, you know, it takes time, because it's each keyframe that you're manually going in and, you know, fixing and whatnot. But, you know, like I said, for sake of video, I just want to kind of show you guys like the main ins and outs and whatnot. And of course, you can go in and take much more time that you need to, you know, make your project that much more better. But as you can see, as I move the anchors, you can look on the video preview, and you can see like where I'm actually adjusting, as you can see. So, and of course, you can add more keyframes or add more anchors in between. So right here, you can add something here and here to get more, you know, get more detail within the preview or whatnot. So you can just, you know, just however you can do it to make it look better and suit your satisfaction. You know, simply put. So, and then we go back and just play it. Just press right on the D-pad, on the keys, or I can just press play actually. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's pretty much the same effect as a smart mask. You know, just a little bit more rough on the edges. Smart masks still have some things that it needs to be, you know, ironed out, whatnot. But overall, you know, you can get good results with the right kind of tool, right, you know, if you just adjust things right and, you know, just play around with the program. But I hope that helped you guys with your masking and whatnot. Like I said, this video is kind of short, or, you know, it's not really too in-depth in detail, whatnot. It's, you know, kind of showing you guys the rough part. But I will make another video if you guys have any more further questions or anything that you guys want me to elaborate on, show more of, or whatnot. And yeah, guys, I hope that video helped you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment. Thank you guys.